Nowadays, people need data, information, and knowledge for decision making. In the time of big data booming, the most important thing is not only how to collect, archive as much data, information as possible, but also to select, process, analyze the data and information into knowledge, assisting and supporting an individual or an organization to make decisions quickly, smartly, and effectively. In the time of Vietnam digital transformation, data is as fuel, energy to run digital knowledge center. That process changed all the big data to valued and smart knowledge for the usage of individuals, organizations, cities, and a nation. In the context of a university, a library is needed to update new missions dealing with big data booming issues such as how to capture, select, organize, store, create, and use learning resources from big data, how to transform big data to value knowledge findings for research and science process, how to upgrade and change a digital academic library to a digital knowledge center that not only works with traditional digital learning resources but also deals with big learning and researching data from various formats. How to plan and make data, information, knowledge management strategies to run the digital knowledge center model. As a leading digital academic library in Vietnam, top 50 among over 3,900 institutional repositories globally and number 1 in Vietnam, the Library and Digital Knowledge Center of Vietnam National University plays a very important role in the university digital transformation. However, the Vnu-Lic library has been challenged by those 3 issues, and a new digital knowledge center model transforming big data to smart knowledge is needed to solve the problems. On June 11, 2020, the Party Committee of Vnu-Lic successfully organized the 6th Congress, term 2020 to 2030. The Congress determined that the goal for the period 2020 to 2030 is the digital transition period, developing the Vnu-Lic to become a digital knowledge center. The Digital Knowledge Center was formed and developed to meet the development needs of VNU in the new period of digital transformation, digitized learning materials, technology development 4.0, digital data, digital information, digital knowledge management, creating a smart, creative digital ecosystem, and especially making an important contribution to make VNU become one of the top 100 universities in Asia and the top 500 universities in World Academic Leader 2020 to 2025. The resolution of the Vnu-Lic Party Committee on the Development of Digital Knowledge Center showed that this is the right time condition for Vnu-Lic on the basis of development of 4 more different stages. Phase 1. Traditional library before 1997. Emphasis mostly on organizing and archiving traditional documents, preserving bookcases, and manually searching for documents in bookcases. Phase 2. Automation Library 1997 to 2010. Concentrating mostly on the computerization and automation of the traditional library's business processes, supplemental, cataloging, archiving, searching, and reader service. This stage corresponds to automation and computerization of the conventional library, starting to concentrate on science and technology-related information activities for VNU research and training. Scientific bibliographic information, thematic information service. Phase 3, Digital Library, 2010 to 2020, concentrating on digital libraries, digital learning management, textbooks, reference books, tests, and dissertations. This is the stage where traditional libraries are changed over to digital libraries, focusing on activities related to science and technology information for VNU research and training. Themed Information Service, Scientific Bibliographic Information. Phase 4, 2020 to 2030. This phase will concentrate on developing Digital Knowledge Center, Digital Knowledge Management, Technology 4.0, Big Data Management, and the creation of an innovation ecosystem. The transition from Library Information Center model to the Library Knowledge Center model is currently in its fourth stage. The development of Digital University, Smart University VNU model involves the transition from Digital Library model to Digital Knowledge Center model. To develop Digital Knowledge Center, Vnu-Lic has spent 5 years to work with 4 steps as follows. Step 1. Team up a research group. Since 2017, a Vnu-Lic research group has been teamed up and aimed to do research and discover new ideas and trends in digital library development, smart library development, knowledge management, digital knowledge center development, etc. Also, Vnu-Lic holds 4 conferences, gathering hundreds of papers focusing on emerging issues on library and information science. Among 229 papers in the 4 conference proceedings, there are 10 papers on suggesting digital knowledge center models for Vietnam and 30 papers on management and administration of digital knowledge center, technology and knowledge. Based on 40 papers analysis and synthesis, the research group has investigated the Vnu-Lic digital transformation context and suggested a digital knowledge center model serving VNU Smart and Digital University in the period 2020 to 2030. Step 2. Digital Knowledge Center model was submitted to VNU Science Board, then discussed and reviewed in the defense round for final decision. Step 3. The Digital Knowledge Center model with new functions and missions was approved and applied to Vnu-Lic. Step 4. New services have been developed for Digital Knowledge Center mission, transforming data into knowledge and digital knowledge management. The Vnu-Lic Digital Knowledge Center model has the following basic points. Completely digitized educational content for use in digital learning, training, and research. Vnu-Lic must accelerate digitization, continue to work and cooperate closely with training institutions, lecturers, researchers, and with many other resources inside and outside VNU to borrow, reserve, and digitize with the fastest speed, highest quality, digital cataloging, and organization into a system. Collect, store, organize, and develop the VNU Big Data System. The Digital Knowledge Center is built on the foundation of a big data system using artificial intelligence to analyze and process data, convert raw data into scientific knowledge, and respond quickly to the researcher, lecturer, and learner demand on academic knowledge. As a result, Vnu-Lic not only constructs a system of learning materials based on bookworm, but also integrates and connects with endogenous data system. Invention of VNU based on this base, as well as many other scientific database resources, such as Science Direct, Springer, Bookboon. Creating and developing a cutting-edge 4.0 technology platform. With a massive and diverse big data system and distributed data warehouses on a variety of software platforms, along with Bookworm, this base academic databases, Science Direct, Springer, etc., through the intelligent centralized search system, has succeeded in connecting search and access to data, attempting to make the data search process fast on a specific search interface. The Digital Knowledge Center has made a breakthrough in a big data governance. However, technological advancements are continuous in order to meet the needs of increasingly intelligent and convenient software and data, as well as rapid digital knowledge transfer and effective knowledge use in the context of artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, big data, interactive social networks, etc., augment as well as develop digital data, information, and knowledge management services. In the future, VNU will be built on the large data warehouses that are synchronized in real time. When VNU's big data is constantly expanding over time, it's critical to manage, organize, and use data effectively, quickly, conveniently, and selectively based on need. What researchers, lecturers, and learners require is more advanced data, which is knowledge, and this is the mission of the Digital Knowledge Center, which will have to assist VNU in collecting, organizing, and managing this big data system in order to turn it into valuable knowledge and meet VNU's need for effective use. The Digital Knowledge Center must focus on ensuring not only the basic task of the library, but also expanding the task. These are critical ones that must be completed immediately in order to meet the digital transformation and development of VNU Digital University, create and develop a future generation of creative, self-learning, and self-researching users. More than 5,200 VNU users, including students, graduate students, lecturers, researchers, leaders, managers, experts, etc., are served directly by Vnu-Lic. Demonstrates the importance of the purpose carrying out to provide and disseminate knowledge input for the users to receive and generate knowledge output. The Digital Knowledge Center is in direct rivalry with technological platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Google Books, Kindle, Apple Books, and Netflix. In the context of booming big data, mobile devices connect constantly on the internet and social networking platforms in order to involve VNU users, encourage them to care about and put effort into reading books. To accomplish such amazing things, the Digital Knowledge Center not only pays attention to technology and data, but also pays particular attention to users, listening and understanding their requirements, approaches, training, generate and equip skills and knowledge to use data, information, and knowledge for information users. The Digital Knowledge Center, transforming big data into knowledge, is the future of Vnu-Lic development 2020 to 2030. This is also the first advanced Digital Knowledge Center model in Vietnam, strongly influencing and shaping the trend of Vietnam library development. Coping with the big data booming, the Digital Knowledge Center is not only suitable to the library sectors, but also to the government, business, office sectors, dealing with the chaos of the big data issues.